Entry number 90. Subject report. Safety concerns for field research of cryptozoology. Cryptozoological research often calls investigators into the heart of the unknown. Deep forests, treacherous swamps, rugged mountains. Environments filled with hidden dangers. Yet, shockingly, basic safety protocols were often overlooked. This report draws from the first-hand experiences of Frandsen, a seasoned investigator who saw the consequences of negligence during his time with the company, a group that prioritized image and cost-saving measures over human lives. Among the most glaring oversights, a complete lack of wildlife protection and awareness. Field researchers were sent into hazardous environments with no formal training on recognizing animal behavior, no instructions on defending themselves against predators, no guidance on handling encounters with venomous creatures. Frandsen and a handful of his colleagues pushed relentlessly for mandatory wildlife education, training that could mean the difference between survival and tragedy. Their requests were brushed aside, deemed unnecessary, too expensive, or unprofessional. Basic survival and first aid training, also dismissed. Frandsen's proposals included critical life-saving skills, first aid for wounds, fractures, and hypothermia, navigation by map and compass, emergency communication with satellite devices, self-defense not just against animals but against unforeseen human threats. Executives falsely believed expeditions stayed close enough to civilization that no real risk existed. They were wrong. Without these skills, small mishaps in the field escalated into life-threatening emergencies. Another reckless decision: uniform policies based on aesthetics, not safety. Dark clothing made researchers nearly invisible to hunters, a tragic recipe for accidental shootings. In low light, teammates could easily lose each other. In hot climates, black gear accelerated heat stroke. When Frandsen proposed high-visibility gear for daytime fieldwork, he was laughed off. Concern for safety was called unprofessional. It was said to break the team aesthetic. When someone gets shot because you want to look important, don't come crying to me. Beyond the gear, there was no emergency planning, no evacuation routes, no meeting points, no designated safety officers, no missing persons protocols. Again, Frandsen called for change. Assigning trained safety officers, pre-mapping emergency exits, mandating a buddy system, requiring safety briefings before every mission. But change never came. Safety was sacrificed for image and budgets. Refusing to accept this dangerous status quo, Frandsen took matters into his own hands. Through the Bald and Bonkers Network Academy, Frandsen is creating online courses to arm future investigators with the skills they need to survive and thrive. Courses on wilderness survival and first aid, emergency preparedness, wildlife encounter safety, proper field gear selection, and building real-world field safety policies. Frandsen's philosophy is simple and non-negotiable. If you're not prepared to handle the dangers of the wild, you have no business being in it.